Hi, everybody. Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is, Kafkaesque. What does this eponymous literary adjective mean? Kafkaesque. That's a mouthful, isn't it? But I wanted to bring it to Word of the Day because it's trending, because it's very, very applicable to the world right now. If something is Kafkaesque, it is written in, literally, it is written in the style of Franz Kafka, the great Czech modernist writer. And when it comes into English in 1947, it comes in with that meaning because many writers are described this way. An anonymous review of somebody, and it could have been, oh, I don't know, Beckett, Borges, Camus. They're all often described as Kafkaesque. But 99% of the time, we use this word figuratively to describe situations that are mind bending, that are psychologically dread inducing, confusing, and horrifying to us because the world has become completely absurd and makes no sense to us anymore. So, the easiest way to really get a feel for this absurdity is to give you a story by Kafka and a real life situation which mirrors that. Here we go. In his book, The Trial, Kafka has a main character who spends the entire book trying to find out what he has been accused of because he's going to be put on trial. And it's really, really serious. In real life, by the way, nobody will tell him. Nobody will ever tell him what the heck he did. In real life, we had a situation in the school district where I worked for a while, that was extremely Kafkaesque. It was called teacher jail. And the way that teacher jail worked was this. One day, you would be jerked out of the classroom, sent downtown, put in an office, told not to speak of the situation, and no, you could not know who accused you of something, and no, you could not know what that something was. Stay there, be quiet, and don't know anything. And this could go on month after month, more than a year sometimes, before you were released from teacher jail. Either to go back to work or be fired, whatever. Now, that's really Kafkaesque, I gotta say. Now, here's another situation. In Kafka's story, Metamorphosis, this guy wakes up one morning and he has been transformed into a giant bug. Now, the fact that the natural laws of the universe have suddenly been ripped apart is freaky, but the Kafkaesque part is that everybody ignores that fact. So when his family comes in to find out why he's still in bed, their attitude isn't, oh my God, my family member has turned into a giant bug. Their attitude is, so does this mean you're not going to work? Now, what is another kind of, it's like not acknowledging the absurdity and insanity of this situation. The other day I was watching the news and I saw our fearless leader standing and staring off into space as a man struggled for his life on the floor near his feet. That in itself is not Kafkaesque. What is Kafkaesque is the fact that the guy is still on his job and people are talking like he's normal. Okay, you know what it means now? Put your Kafkaesque situation in the comments below. You know, it can be something as simple as just trying to get a license of some kind and getting caught in the Byzantine loop of bureaucracy. And I'll see you later. Remember, everybody, buy your books from independent booksellers. So when I wanted to read a modernist novel because they're not my favorite, I wanted to understand what I was reading, and so I got this, the Cambridge Companion to the modern novel, well, modernist novel, and it told me everything I needed to know to really understand what I was reading. By the way, these These Cambridge Companion books are amazing. So I actually found this quite helpful when I decided to read, yep, this one, Ulysses. It took me about 3 or 4 months to prepare to read this book, but now I got the bragging rights. So go ahead. If you're going to buy books, go to bookshop.org/shop/word of the day, and I'll see you later.